place where we highlight the talented, the interesting, and the entertaining from our area. Tonight, Chops, we have another one. We have another big show. Again, so many in a row. We just keep, piling them on.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby.
Businesswoman and owner of the Salty Lips, Miss Robyn Martina Miranda, waiting in the wings right there.
All right.
Yeah, and we also have drummer Ethan Church, who is a young freshman. He's a diamond freshman, and he's a member of Off Kilter, who will be debuting his Class of 2020 tribute video right here, which is absolutely amazing. So I can't wait for that one. That'll be coming up in just a few minutes. And of course, prayers to all. But here we try to break away and do a light take on the headlines. We hope that's okay to do a light take on the headlines. Is that a good idea, Chops?
Yeah. Yep.
I got to do some history because I know there are a lot of students watching tonight. A barrel filled with 90 pounds of marijuana washed up on the beach recently, a Florida beach. Well, years ago, the same thing happened right here in New Bedford. The West Beach weed kind of washed up there on the beach, and a lot of people don't remember that, but there was a cloud over the south end for months. It was called the Hazelwood High. It's kind of like floated over there. The Hazelwood. Never think it's a downhill, but that's okay. That's how they got the wastewater treatment plant. It was a crazy plant. Well, State Trooper George D'Amelio, this is a feel-good story, got a call that a woman was going into labor. Well, it turned out to be his wife, and he answered the call, and he actually helped deliver his own child. Now, since he was on duty, he gets compensated. So think about this, a great story from start to finish. He got laid and he got paid. I mean, it was totally...
He got paid anyway.
Well, what I call that? I call that a stroke of luck, I'll tell you that. Well, people are really snapping under the pressure. People are going crazy. They're going crazy. There was a naked lady running down an American street the other day. Someone called the cops, but they didn't do anything. They said, why? And the cops said, well, she's wearing a mask. And finally, you've heard of these crazy things, the murder hornets? I mean, it's crazy. The murder hornets. I mean, even the hornets are going crazy. Well,
the killer bees, right?
Yeah, I mean, the killer bees, the murder hornets. Well, now there's even more mutations. The Louisiana police warn about aggressive chickens that have been stalking bank customers going to an ATM. But I have to ask the question. I mean, how can that be? They're all chicken. I mean, I don't understand it. Well, if we could, we'd like to ask people out there to say hello to us from wherever you are. Michelle's in Fall River, Cynthia's watching, Shakira Gonsalves is watching, Wendy's watching, all right, Brian Dusso and George DeMello. But we do have some great guests coming up next week. Former radio announcer Pete Braley, who wrote this book, I'm Not Done Yet, a great guy, a great book. And we also have Marlena Johnson in a couple of weeks, and we also have Leon Monty and more. But right now, we go to our first guest. She is smart. She is beautiful. She is talented. She is artistic. And she loves to push the envelope. Ladies and gentlemen, Robyn Martina Miranda. Well, how's that for an introduction, huh?
It was all right.
Well, we want to learn a little bit about Robyn. She started this thing called the Salty Lips, and it's a pretty far out there thing, the Salty Lips. So tell us what the Salty Lips is and how you started it.
Salty Lips Studio. It's my little project that turned into a big project. It's just a studio where many people can come and express their feelings and their ideas and have help and not feel weird or scared to go out and do and try new things.
Well, if you go to the Facebook page, right? You go to the Facebook page of the Salty Lips, right? You can see a lot of pictures
Salty
there.
Lips Studio.
Yeah, right. Okay. And it's a lot of like, well, how should we say? I knocked myself off there. I
can't
think
see you. Oh, there you
I
are.
think it gets a little gory. It gets a little gory, right? Doesn't it? Hello, how you
I
doing?
can't hear
No,
you.
I said it gets a little gory on your Facebook page.
Where you go?
It gets a little gory.
Way to go.
It gets a little.
What's your favorite character? What's your favorite photo shoot that you've seen?
Well, boy, there's a lot of them. You know, let's see. There's there's the one where there's you and another woman. There's like a pole in between you. You know that one? You remember that one? Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about?
You know, we're creative and open here, so.
All right, and then I like the one
that's dirty.
I like the one where it looks like you're in a speakeasy or something like that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's CEOs and office hoes.
Oh, God.
That was the theme of that shoot.
You know, I think Chops likes that one. Well, anyway, tell me a little bit about yourself. You're from Fairhaven, right? And how did you, end up in this kind of business?
How'd I get into this?
Yes.
So I went to college for architecture, and I thought it was really rigid, and it's still kind of old-fashioned. You know, I'm a little bit louder, so I kind of fell into this just with some friends, and it was kind of just something fun to begin with, and I realized that I could create a lot more this way, and I had a lot more freedom in my range of creativity and what I wanted to do. And I met a couple of great people who also have the same love for horror and the different. So it was actually, we did do a pinup shoot, and that's where I met a lot of people to start this journey on the studio.
Well, the pictures, a lot of the pictures are beautiful, I have to say. I really think they're very artistically well done. And you deal with a lot of different types of things. I mean, you deal with a lot of, Halloween type themes, definitely. So that seems to be like the sweet spot, right?
Yeah, definitely the weird and different. I want to try things that are, not normal, not mainstream. I like pushing the envelope, creating just weird and different stuff. When I started as a regular model, pretty boudoir, lingerie, and it just got kind of boring, you know. So I prefer to be sexy and creepy or weird.
So what's your favorite, like, out of a lot of the stuff that you've done? What would you say?
My all white character that I did for Valentine's Day. She's the anti-Valentine. She doesn't have a name, but I put that whole outfit together, and Crystal Carnage from Ocular Deception, she made my prosthetics beforehand, but that was my character from start to finish. So I was proud of that. It's not just looking cool on camera. We source out and make all of our outfits, and we think about what we're going to do before we execute it. Sometimes we have trial runs of makeup and wardrobe just to make sure that it's going to work the way we want it.
Well, shout out to a viewer in Los Angeles, Erica, who is a former resident of New Bedford. We got people from Florida. And someone's commenting about the salty lips. And I thought that too. Like, where did you get the name Salty Lips? Like, do you have salty lips, first of all? I mean, that's the first thing that, that we wanted to know,
No. But
you
we
don't?
are a bunch of salty bitches here.
Oh, my Chops, did you hear that?
Oh, God, that's crazy. She's crazy.
All right. Well, if anyone in the audience has a question, I mean, if you go to her Facebook page, right? Well, it's not just Salty Lips, right? It's Salty Lips something, right? Salty Lips Studio.
Salty Lips Studio is my handle on Facebook and Instagram, and you can also check out Robyn Screams, which is just my main modeling page.
Robyn Screams.
Yeah. Do you want me to scream? I'll do a little one.
Oh, can you? Yeah, go ahead. Do a scream for us. You know, there's something that I really like about that, but I can't explain it. No, that is great. You know, it's like, you know, the old horror movies, like the old Alfred Hitchcock, they always have like, you know, the women screaming kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, well, I think it's funny. Everybody's like, Robyn screams. Ooh, what is she screaming for? And then I do that scream, and they're like, oh.
You know, we had Shakira Gonzalez
Not
on the
what you
show.
think.
We had Shakira Gonzalez on the show a while back, and she's like, poor Robyn. she knows what it's like to be over here. Anyway, so what would you like to tell the folks in the audience, like people that are watching in the area, like you encourage them to go to the page, see if there's something there they like, what they would like you to do, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm always up for people to tell me if they want to see something. I want people to come and join when we're allowed. I want everybody who has a passion for or has never done it and just wants to try it, even if it's just getting in front of the camera and doing basic stuff. We do it all. We'll help you with posing and wardrobe and makeup. You know, it's just a good time. We're not here. I mean, like, I'd love to make money, but I'm not here to make money. We want to make art and characters and be the freaks that we really are.
Yeah, another like freaks, you know. It's like Super Freak. Remember that song, Chops? Super
yeah, Rick James.
Super Freak, Super Freaky. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you have a this is like your side gig. So you like have a day job and stuff, right? Like all of us seem to do.
Yep. I got a real job. I work for Eastern Mountain Sports. I run their kayak distribution center. So when I'm not here, I'm at work carrying kayaks around and packing trucks. Super exciting.
Well, yeah, and you said that you're an athlete in high school, right? Tell me about that. Did you say you were athletic? I thought you said you were athletic.
What?
Did you play sports in like school and stuff? Because you said you were athletic, you know.
I can't hear you.
Did you play sports?
Yep.
What did you play?
Yeah, so I went to Vogue and I played volleyball and softball all 4 years. And my middle season, I did track my first year, powerlifting my second year, track my third year, and cheerleading my fourth year.
Wow! Wow! Talk about a versatile person here, right? A little bit of everything.
I like it all.
That's awesome. I like that. Well, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. All right. So, what's coming up in the future? You have any like particular projects coming up or anything like that?
I have a couple projects that I'm working on at home. Pretty much full characters and costumes. That I'm not gonna say because I don't like to say before I do them. But I am gonna start working on some self-portraits and shooting boudoir myself. So I can kind of do it all here. Right now I have to get photographers, but I do own and know how to use the camera, so.
All right, so if I want to go down there with my wife and do a little something, right, Chops, that'd be a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Absolutely.
the kids are grown and gone now, you know, so we can push the envelope a little bit, you know, we got a little room here.
Absolutely.
That's going
I love it. Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down.
How about you, Chops? You gonna go down there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, after some singing.
All right, she was walking around. She's showing us the area. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get a close-up on that. Here we go. What's all that stuff?
It's a little messy, but this is the bed. You know, for when we're tired.
I figured that part out. There we go. There's the salty lips. There we go.
Salty. That's
I think those are very salty. I think. All right, Robyn. Hey, listen, it's a lot of fun to talk to. We definitely want to have you down in the studio as soon as we get past all of this growing up. We want you to be safe. I can tell you're a fun person to be around. So we're looking forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do something in the studio. Maybe I'll bring some prosthetics to glue on you. On your face. On your face.
I know. The host has got to go along with whatever you want. Out of my mouth, Hey, Robyn, thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
All right, Robyn Martina Miranda. She is fantastic. All right, let's move on to the next portion of the show. Ethan is still there. Oh, that's great. Hello to Shakira and Alex and people from Los Angeles. And let us know where you're watching from. And if you have any questions for Ethan, Ethan is really someone that we enjoy talking to. We met him once before. He is a freshman at Dartmouth High School. He's a member of this great band called Off Kilter. And he's going to be debuting his class of 2020 trivia video tonight. Ethan, how are you?
Pretty good. What about you?
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing our usual silliness over here, as you can see. Tell me a little bit about you now. You're a freshman at Dartmouth High School. But before we get to this tribute video, I know you're a member of this band, Off Kilter, which I did a little piece on, and it was really one of the more popular pieces I did all last year. And that's because you guys are fantastic, playing old music from basically the 70s. Tell me about how you got involved in music and how you got involved in Off Kilter.
So I've been playing drums for about 3.5 years now, and I started in 6th grade, and I did this program called Double Bar Music. It's in Westport. They take a bunch of musicians and they put them in like 3 separate bands, and you all play together, and they like pick the songs and coach you and stuff. And 3 members from Off Kilter, like one original like member that left, and our singer Alyssa and our guitar player Andrew do double bar. So like I joined from there. Like they found me and they saw me play, and their manager Dennis was like, wow, like they were impressed. So they wanted me to audition, and I did, and I got the part.
Well, that idea of playing all that, old music from the 70s, a lot of, I know the parents and so forth, and myself and people who kind of grew up with that music, when we go out to see you and we actually see you playing that music, it's like, wow, this is great. You guys getting into that music. I mean, tell me about your connection to that music.
So, yeah, I love classic rock music. It's so much fun to listen to. I love the drums. I love Rush. Like the drum, Neil Peart is one of the best drummers ever, or was one of the best drummers ever. Like Led Zeppelin, all the classic stuff like that. But I really listen to anything. Like I love classic rock. I love country. I love pop. I love punk rock. I love everything.
Yeah. So now the idea to do this thing with the video, right? You decided to put this video together. You're a freshman, but you kind of have a connection with the senior class too. And all of us feel bad for the senior class because they haven't been able to experience those last few months of the senior year, which are a lot of fun. So you came up with this idea. Tell me about that.
So, what we did is we drove all around like local places in Dartmouth, and we played the song "Don't Stop Believing" at every single place. And what I did is I compiled last minute and a half of it, and I put it into a video. So it's like we went to 20 different locations, and every single shot that there is in the video from a different place.
And having actually watched the video, it is a great video. And by the way, what we're going to do is, as soon as this program is over, as soon as this live show is over, it's going to be posted right on Paul Santos Live, and they're going to share it. And it's going to be, it is a great video. But the thing is, how much work it took to get all those different shots and all classic locations in the town of Dartmouth, right? That was not easy to do.
Oh, it took a lot of time. It was a lot of time. Very time consuming. Had fun doing it. We did like every spot in like 20 minutes, and we like got a good thing going for it. So like we did like 4 spots a day for like the past week, and yeah, it turned out really awesome.
Tell you, when people see all the different like classic spots in the town of Dartmouth, without giving them all away, all of a sudden, boom! It's like, oh, I know that boom, oh, I know that boom, and I know that, and then of course the song that you picked to go along with the video, it's perfect for what's going on with us right now.
Exactly. Like every place we've done has like everybody will know it. Like we did a school, We did like Not Your Average Joe's. We did all big places like that like everybody knows and that are like kind of staples to Dartmouth. So in the end, it came out like really awesome.
All right. Well, I know you're a great drummer, and you're a young guy, so your future is ahead of you. And I know we're going to be seeing that video in a few minutes. But how about giving us a little 1 minute riff right here on the drums that are behind you?
All right.
All right. Let's do this. All right, Chops. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
All right. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right.
Chop, didn't you love that when he was throwing the stick around?
Oh yeah, man, get the sticks in the air, man. Oh yeah, that's
this guy ain't fooling around. There he goes right there.
He's for real, man.
How much practice does that take? Because I know that's going to be a lot of fun when you're gigging, right? To do that.
Oh yeah, I love gigging. It's my favorite thing to do. I really miss it like a lot right now. But
yeah.
I drum like I don't know. During quarantine, I've been doing probably 5 to like 12 hours each day.
Wow.
Well, I usually do like 3 or 5, and then on weekends I just drum the whole day.
All right. So, do you drive everybody crazy in the house there?
So, no, they can't hear me.
Why is that? It's like, what is it, soundproof or something?
Yeah, it's like really soundproof. Like it's like not really close to my house. It's like, I don't know. It's not very far, but it's like not close either. So it's like it's hard for them to hear me, and also the walls make it so they can't too. So it's like we put a bunch of insulation and stuff in, and it's like it sounds really nice, and it's like I'll go outside and you can't hear it like very loudly too.
All right, let's talk a little bit about career. I mean, you're a good student. Do you have like music? Is that what you're going to do as a full-time thing, do you think, or do you have some other thoughts?
I really want to be like a full-time drummer. I want to be like a studio touring, like I want to do the whole band scene. I want to do everything like that, and like touring, and like that's just my dream. Like being able to live off of music and doing what I love, and just like recording, being in a band, and it's like all the fun and like intense stuff that there is. It seems like so much fun, and it's like that's really like the dream I've had since I started drumming.
And finally, the kids in Off Kilter. I mean, there's a lot of talent there. The singers that are up front, the young ladies that are up front, the keyboard person, you've got the guitar, you've got the bass guitar. I mean, a lot of talented people there to put that thing together. And, your relationship with those folks, I'm sure you're having an absolute blast with them.
Oh, they're like my brothers and sisters. I love them all so much. They're like such a big part of me. I wouldn't be where I am without them. I wouldn't be like known in the local scene. Like, it's just, I'm so grateful to have them.
Well, Ethan, we really appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate you allowing us to debut this video on our page and kind of send it out. I mean, it means a lot to us. It's a lot of fun. We love your band and we love what you're doing. And this idea to kind of send this tribute up to the senior class, I mean, that was just a great idea. And the way this thing came out, all the different places in Dartmouth, it was a great idea. I think, you should be proud of that. And I can tell it was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All right, Ethan, we'll have this video up in just a few minutes. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he got skills to pay the bills.
Well, I gotta tell you, that's a great thing to do. And
yeah,
when you see the video, we're gonna put it up within 5 minutes, and we're gonna be showing that and sharing it and everything else. And I'm telling you right now, that's gonna get a lot of views because It is a terrific, terrific video, and people are going to have a lot of fun watching it. So what's the Chops up to?
Huh?
I said,
what'd you say?
Same old stuff?
Oh, yeah, same old stuff. Hanging in there, trying to keep my chops up.
Well, for the people that are out there tonight, you know, we want to say hello to Heather Church. We got the Laura out there, George out there, Ronnie. Again, someone from Los Angeles. Tell us where you're watching.
Los Angeles, all right.
Even Los Angeles, we have Florida.
Cali.
So where you're watching from, and don't forget to share. We're trying to build our show, and as we said, kind of highlight the positive things that are going on here in our fair city. Well, we haven't had Chuck sing in a few weeks. He's not going to sing this week. I have to wait one more week. But next week, Chops is going to fire up those smooth tones. He's going to be you know, singing a little bit for us next week.
That's right.
Hey, somebody commented here, George DeMello. He said, "Go San Francisco."
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me.
They don't want to hear that, George.
I gotta tell you, you know, the Patriots schedule came out. It is like the roughest. It is the toughest.
I know. Yeah, I heard.
What are they gonna do with Tommy? I think we're in trouble.
I don't know.
Oh man,
it's gonna be a tough road. It's gonna be a tough road for the Patriots.
Well, San Francisco and Garoppolo are going to play in Foxborough. Did you see that?
I know. Hey, we got to go. Let's go, Paul. We're going.
All right, let's see. We got Ron C. I think it is. Ron C. says, "Keep your head up, Chops. Keep your head up."
Hey, thank you. I need it, man. I need it.
I know.
Thank you, Ronnie C. Thank you, C.
Man. I can't wait until everything opens back up. Chops is singing again, and Off Kilter is out there again.
That's right.
You know, Glenn Nunes is playing again, and
my man Glenn,
and everybody's playing again. So, and by the way, if you we're gonna go off, but if we're gonna repost, if you want to send us a comment, and if you want to, you know, people are always saying that our comedy material is a little shaky. Well, you can send me some stuff. You know what I mean? You can send me some stuff and help us out. You know? Last week we were all right, but the week before we had a rough crowd.
So we'll
be all right. We'll be all right. Well, Chops, thank you very much for being with us. It's always great to see you.
Anytime, Paul.
We're on every single Monday night live at 7:30, and we're going to continue on when we get back into the studio. Stay tuned and look for Paul Santos Live, the Facebook page, because within a couple of minutes you're going to see the new Ethan Church video to the class of 2020. Hey, thanks a lot, Josh. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, you too. Take care, Paul. God bless.
All of us here at the Paul Santos Show. Good night and be safe.